They're funny.
They are funny.
Very
You should
funny
watch their
together.
show. It's
yeah.
good.
Well, I used to, of course, because we were married, right?
Right. But now you don't like to because it reminds you of the good old days.
Exactly. That would be a scary thought.
I don't
Okay,
blame
let's
you.
get to our next guest. The book is called Unjunk Your Junk Food. Brilliant. The pictures, the comparisons are amazing. And joining us is one of the co-authors. We've got Andrea Donsky joining us. Great to have you on our show.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you. I had a chance to kind of skim through and go through the examples that you have in here. What was the idea behind putting a book like this out?
Well, pretty much that we all eat junk food, but when we eat junk food, we want to make better choices for the junk food we're eating, because so many of the junk food we're eating has chemical additives in it, and we really want to stay away from those chemical additives. So it's not so much about the fat and the calories, it's about the chemicals that we're eating.
Which is one thing, I think people have a misconception, right? They're constantly just thinking about the fat and the intake and diet, and they're really not thinking of actually what's going on in the insides.
Well, that's it, because so much we care about, obviously being thinner, and care about what we're eating is when it comes to the fat and calories, but we really shouldn't be, because if a product has harmful ingredients in it, we shouldn't be, it doesn't matter how much fat or calories it has, right? We should not be eating it.
A lot of scientific research going. It wasn't just you saying this is bad for you, don't eat it. There was a lot that went into it.
Yeah, it's all based on science. So the whole book was, we did a lot of research, 2 years, and we found what were the worst ingredients that we found in our junk food and all packaged food. So it wasn't just the junk food. And then what we should be really staying away from.
Okay, so we have two segments. This one we're going to be focusing on the drinks and the things that we're actually putting into our beverages. The second one we're going to be doing are the seven deadly ingredients.
The scary 7.
Perfect. Where do you want to start then with this segment?
So let's start with here. So when it comes to drinks and beverages in general, people tend to go for drinks that have artificial sweeteners in it. So the Splenda, the aspartame, the Equal. These what we know now is that research has shown, a lot of the research was done in the late 80s, and it's outdated. So new research needs to be done, but a lot of people report side effects such as headaches, dizziness, mood swings, memory loss. And a lot of the times we don't make the connection between what we're drinking and these artificial sweeteners and to what we're feeling. But they are side effects that are affecting people. So instead what we tell people to do is look for items like stevia, cane sugar, xylitol, erythritol. These are natural sugars that have no side effects, and they're totally safe to eat and to drink.
One of the things, and this is being completely honest, it will take you some time to make the adjustments, because a lot of people would say that they're almost like addicted, or they need that they're fixed of this, or that's what they have in their drink. So make the transition, and if you need to do it slowly so you can wean yourself off of these and go with the better ones.
It is absolutely, they are addictive, and it does take time. So like I was saying before, is that it was the last thing that I came off of were artificial sweeteners because of that addiction. But you need to acclimate your taste buds and give yourself time. It takes a couple of weeks, months, and little by little. So maybe it's doing half of this, half of the natural sugar, half of the artificial sweeteners, but over time going really to the all natural sugar.
Okay, and very quickly, let's kind of try to run through some of these other
Right, so here's
ideas.
some better options. So we could say, in the summer now, it's coming up, make some iced tea, brew some fresh iced tea. You can use Bigelow traditional medicinals. These are great options. Throw in some ice. You can throw in some different, obviously there's citrus. You can go for your homemade lemonade, strawberry lemonade. There's some coconut water, which is also amazing, very hydrating, and it's a great option instead of using something like Gatorade, which has artificial colors and sweeteners in it.
So this coconut water over a Gatorade or a sports drink.
Coconut water, oh yeah, it's amazing, and it's delicious, and has a lot of minerals, vitamins and minerals. You can do a smoothie like an almond milk. You can throw in bananas. You could throw in some strawberries. You can also throw in some chia seeds or some flax seeds, which will give it some extra protein, some extra fiber, and omegas, which are really great for our brain. And so it's great. And then you can also do some spritzers. So for example, you can do a spritzer from Santa Cruz, which again is using the natural cane sugars, or you can make your own. So use like a Perrier or a San Pellegrino and mix it with a 100% juice. And so you're kind of doing a half and half and doing your own homemade spritzer, which is really great.
There's some amazing ideas, some great information. We're going to do a quick turnaround. We're going to do a commercial break, and then we're going to come back with another display. So start taking a visual picture of things that you want, things that you don't want. So we're going to take a really quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this.